Hey coaches, Travis here with the Kingdom Coaching Minute, and I want to talk about key number 3 to building a kingdom culture. But before we do, I want to talk about this idea of caught versus taught. So much of life is getting caught and not taught. So for example, my kids have no problem being sarcastic, and yet they have a heck of a time getting their dishes in the dishwasher rinsed off. I've taught that. I've taught them to do that. And they've caught the sarcasm from me, and they have no problem with the sarcasm. So most of what we do in our program, I think over the long haul gets caught and not taught. So key number 3, first key we talked about was growing yourself. Second key was working really hard. And then the third key is seeing things with spiritual eyes. In 1 Samuel chapter 16, Samuel's going to anoint King David. And he comes across one of his brothers. And it says this, "But the Lord said to Samuel, don't judge by his appearance or height, for I have rejected him." So he's rejected one of David's brothers. And then the Lord goes on to say this, "The Lord doesn't see things the way you see them." And so we need to look with spiritual eyes and not the natural eye. Oftentimes we think we know. We think we know why someone's not playing hard. We think we know why our culture's not going well, or it's not as healthy as it could be. We think we know what's wrong with one of our assistants. We think we know what's wrong with our head coach. We think we know, but we often don't. And in fact, I'm convinced most of the time we don't. And so I want to encourage you, in order to build a deep, deep kingdom culture, for you to walk by the spiritual eyes, and this is how you do it. You just simply inquire of the Lord. You ask the Lord. You press so deeply. You abide so deeply in the Lord that you have this consistent, constant ask of, "Lord, what do you want me to know? What do you want me to know about this situation? What do you want me to know about this situation?" Inquire of the Lord. Don't just inquire once. Keep inquiring. Abide, press in, inquire, and then listen.